Hi everyone, it's Scott Tittle with VIUM Capital, bringing you a very special outdoor edition of 2 Minutes with Tittle. I'm here in beautiful Green Bay, Wisconsin this week, attending the Wisconsin Healthcare Association WiCAL Spring Conference. And I just want to thank Rick Abrams and Jenna and the whole team at the association for putting on a tremendous show. I also want to thank the leadership at the board level for the association for putting on a tremendous conference and for hosting me and Brendan Healy this week. We had a great trip and look forward to coming back up to Wisconsin many times. I wanted just to take a moment as I'm taking a walk this morning around the beautiful Fox River. This just over my shoulder there, the river flows out into the very famous Green Bay. To share something I learned at the conference yesterday, I really was reminded about, and then also a quick update on the advocacy front in DC. One thing that's been lacking in assisted living for a long time is good comparative data. And Wisconsin helped solve that problem many years ago when they created the WHCA program, when all the trade associations, some advocacy groups came together with the state and determined they wanted to find a better way to provide some benchmarking data for assisted living operators so that the operators could truly determine what they needed to do to improve their quality outcomes. And so on a quarterly and annual basis, participating assisted living operators put in certain data points, falls, resident satisfaction survey scores, food programming and the like, and all these data points are then analyzed and put together and then provided back out to the market, so then you really can determine not only how you're doing at a building level, but how you're doing in compared to your competitors in your own markets and across the whole state. So you can imagine what this comparative data means in terms of finding something that operators need to strive for and shoot for and improve quality in certain key areas. And it kind of reminds me of the old John Wooden adage, if you're not keeping score, you're just practicing. So I really want to give credit for the thought leadership here in Wisconsin many years ago on the assisted living side to find a collaborative way to bring the sector and the state together to really find a true way to improve quality. So take a look at the WCCEAL program here in Wisconsin. It's one of a kind, and it's really something that other states should be looking to help lift up all assisted living operators in their own states as well. That's in stark contrast to what we're seeing out in DC with the Biden administration on the second topic I want to update on, which is the SNF minimum staffing ratio. Again, unlike what happened here in Wisconsin, where everybody came to work together to find a way to improve quality, we have the administration putting forth this very aggressive proposal to create a national minimum staffing ratio on the skilled side. I guess somewhat good news, we saw that the payment rule came out about 2 weeks ago with some nice surprise. There's about a 3.7% Medicare bump for SNF operators, but the minimum staffing ratio rule was not in that proposal as expected. Now that doesn't mean that they're not going to do it. They're still absolutely going to do it. And so thanks to all of your work and all of the comments that you sent in during the pre-rule drop for the payment rule, the stiff mandatory staffing ratio rule was not in there, but we expect it soon to come out. So stay tuned, because we're going to need your help again, ringing the alarm for CMS in Washington, D.C. to let them know how concerning it would be to have a national minimum staffing ratio, especially if there aren't certain waivers put in there, funding set aside for it, phase-in for implementation or a pilot. So I just provide these two perspectives, these two approaches to improving quality, and just how different they are. One, we have a state approach to work with the sector and government in a very collaborative way, and we have another approach in Washington, D.C., where it's a very punitive effort proposal, at least at this point, without knowing more details. So again, stay tuned, because we're going to need your help probably in May and June when the rule drops. There'll be a 60-day comment period. So again, just want to give a quick update from Green Bay, Wisconsin, and I wouldn't be in Wisconsin if I didn't say, go Pack.